Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and we're going to look at this pricing before I close out the video, but we're moving again. We're definitely moving. I've been watching pricing all day, and for the past couple of days, BTC has been really stuck at that $23,000 range. We are starting to make some moves. I think there is a lot more left of this run, and we're about to pop. I'm seeing a very, very strong indication that prices are going to move again. I think it's going to be a great Sunday for everybody in the West. So what is happening in Japan? Well, I want to share something that I am really excited about, and that is the tweet that came from Saketova. Saketova is kind of a real techie XRP community member here in Japan, and he rarely tweets in English. So when I saw this, oh my God, this is finally happening in English, he had my attention big time. So what was he talking about? He's talking about a tweet that was sent out by the developer and founder of utility-scan.com. That's Muradsky. Don't worry, I'm going to put everyone's Twitter handle in the description below. He has built this tracking utility that gives us the on-demand liquidity movement in the corridors that are live or are expected to be live. And you can see here that we've got some activity. So on-demand liquidity, that is when the digital asset XRP is used to bridge two different currencies in a remittance. And look at this, Bitkub to Bitbank, Bitkub to SBI VC trade. And that is the Thai baht to the Japanese yen. Bitkub, Bitbank, and SBI VC trade, they're all three exchanges. And please notice the amounts, $101.08, $519.20, $352.55. These are payments. These are remittances. This is not the kind of money that exchanges send to each other to load back up or to rebalance their inventories. So I did a video back in January, and it was on Bitkub because at that time we learned that they are the official exchange partner for Ripple. And also the Bitkub CEO announced that they were going to partner with 7 Thai banks. So I have been very interested in this corridor. I think mostly because of the work that SBI did with the first inroads to Siam Commercial Bank using the Ripplenet technology. I have just been so excited to see this particular corridor go officially live with on-demand liquidity. I know it's been a long road, and if the ODL really does roll out globally like it is planned to do, it is going to have an impact on the supply, which has a direct impact to the demand, which has a direct impact to price. So this also is why XRP will be one of the projects that have long-term viability, because you really do have to have a use case, and it has to be a proven use case that's being used, not just something that's on a white paper. Those were the days from past 2016, 17, 18. This is now getting into 2021. This is why people within the XRP community are watching ODL. And yes, it's going to take piles and piles of XRP to facilitate global liquidity. So don't be fooled just with the few corridors that are operating now that we don't see an impact on the price. This is just one of many use cases that XRP is going to have. You know, don't get me going on the smart contracts right now with the Flare networks, but when we look at the overall use cases that will come to fruition, they are all going to play their part, their role in driving home the utilization of this digital asset. So yeah, I'm just super excited. I'm feeling a really happy about this particular finding that was with the utility scan. So top, yeah, let me just show you here. This is that video I did in January was because of this article that came out about the same time. It sparked my deep dive. And this is a very long article with the CEO top, and I want to just point out this one portion. So Bitkub, Ripple's official exchange partner in Thailand, is joining the Ripplenet program. We are on a mission of humanizing blockchain experience where people will inherently utilize, listen really carefully to this, utilize cryptocurrency as a transaction protocol on the back end in order to receive as well as transfer money at a fraction of the cost across the globe. That's ODL, everyone. That is on-demand liquidity using the digital asset XRP. Within early next year, so that would be early 2021, global money remittance at a much cheaper rate would be feasible. So I think they're totally on track. I think the go live is for early 2021. I think what we are seeing on the utility scan are the test. And yeah, I just can't wait. I can't wait to have a live stream and toast with champagne. It's one of the live stream toast with champagne events that I've had planned for over a year now. And I really can't wait to share that with you when we really get the official announcement. Here is a picture of Top in Singapore at the Ripple Swell event. Notice three things. Notice where they are. This is a meeting room. Notice they're shaking hands. So Top is shaking hands with the Team Ripple Singapore, per his description, staged in front of a swell graphic. And the third thing, notice the big smiles. What does that all add up to be? It equals a deal. I'm sure about that. Saketova, by the way, he is the brains and maker behind the Ripplenet Map. If you've ever wanted to see a visual of exactly how big this network is, the rails, the validators, the exchanges, the customers, the banks, this speaks volumes. I will put a link to it. Well, actually, it's pinned on his Twitter feed. So all you need is his Twitter account, which I will put in there, and then you can check it out because you can click on any one of these icons and it'll tell you what's happening and who it is and what they're doing in terms of contributing to the on-demand liquidity. And so this is the Deal Street Asia article that is a source that has a paywall. But the December 9th article talks about the 2C2P is tying up with Niam, who I've said is the most important partner in Southeast Asia. SBI is the most important partner for the north part of Asia. Niam is the most important partner for the southern part of Southeast Asia. And then with Ripple for remittances. And the technology is to include real-time remittance corridor from Thailand to Singapore with this 2C2P remittance platform. So I think we really need to start checking out the Singapore dollar on that utility scan too. I think those guys will add it. I would imagine. Okay, so a little housekeeping here, all right? Allow me to make a little clarification because I got a comment in yesterday's video that said another channel, which will remain unnamed, has told them that threshold on KYC was changed to 250 and that I was wrong in saying that the amount was 3,000. Well, it's not so because that ruling that is proposed by the Treasury for self-custody wallets is, yes, 100% sure. You can check many sources out there. It is 3,000. So if you didn't read the 72 pages, then just use this Treasury press release where it summarizes the proposed ruling that we don't get to comment on, by the way. And you'll also see it in the FAQs that it is indeed 3,000. And this is as recent as December 18th. So that proposed rule change that was from 3,000 to 250, well, it was actually, yes, a proposed draft that was put out on October 27th, and the comments were to be received by November 27th, but it was never made as a final rule. And if you don't trust my research or Bloomberg's or Wall Street Journal's, Forbes, Yahoo, NASDAQ, whoever, even the money laundering news, which is a really good one, by the way, just go to the FinCEN website and you can see all of the final rule updates and notices. And so that particular rule, it might still go through. Yeah, I'm not saying that, but it has not gone through yet. And this particular new rule that is going to go into effect is, as you can see, Jake Chervinsky, the attorney, put it is with 3,000 or more in terms of money moving to a non-custodial wallet. And, this is the interesting part. He has a fantastic one of 21 Twitter tweets out on this particular new proposed ruling. And he brought up the most, I hadn't really thought it through, because when you need to record the name and physical address of the wallet owner, the big question is, so how does someone prove they own the private key to a self-custody wallet? And according to Jake, the rule doesn't say. Point is, the only way you can really prove that you are the owner is to expose the key. I mean, look at what Craig Wright has been going through. He can't prove that he's the owner because he hasn't been able to prove he has the key. So in order to prove that you are the owner of that wallet, you have to show your key. So otherwise bad actors can just say, oh yeah, well, you just push somebody else up in front of the exchange or whoever, the money service provider, the money service business, the MSB, and then you can just say, yeah, I'm the owner, and yeah, here's my name and here's my address. Well, who's to say that it's not the bad actor actually behind that is really the true owner? Because you haven't been able to prove that the person who told you their name and address is truly the owner. The only way to prove that you are the owner of a wallet is to show you have the keys. Well, I guess, you could say, well, send me an amount from that wallet before I send you the amount to your wallet. It's crazy. Yeah, this is a big portion of that rule that is just got a huge hole in it. You just can't do it like that. It's kind of crazy. All right, and on Glassdoor, Ripple is tagged as having a hiring surge. See that? And this right here is Team Ripple in Singapore. This is Calvin Lee. I recognize him. That's why I know where it is. You can go to Glassdoor and you can see a lot of different photos. This is just one among 43 others. But what I wanted to point out is that there is a new posting talking about their hiring surge. This is for a chief economist, and the economist is going to develop strategies regarding the management of Ripple's XRP holdings. How interesting is that? And they're also need not apply unless you have a PhD in economics or finance. We'll know who this person is because when they do get the job, they are going to be a thought leader. They're going to be in front of the media a lot, as you can see here, and they're also going to be posting on social media. So no doubt this person is going to be very well known among all of us who are on either, Discord, Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, what have you. So I'm really curious to see who this is. I hope that everybody is kind to them. All right, I am going to share with you a Christmas poster that's coming, and it's really great. This is at Status, and he is just having a lot of fun with these posters, and this poster in particular is a first this year, a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year 2021 poster. He's not done this one before, so it's the XRP community poster. And anytime, this is constantly being added to and changed. So if you are new to this community and you are actively wanting to be involved, and just give him an email, and he is always so good about making it as current and as accurate as possible. So I just love it. And the BC backer, yeah, wow. He did a fantastic job to explain how to tell if you are looking at his comment or if you're looking at a comment from a imposter or scammer. And I'm having the same problem as so many of us are. He has some moderators on his channel, so he's getting some help. I'm not getting any help. I'm taking them all out on my own in the middle of the night. Sometimes I wake up and in bed, I just start deleting them because they are just, I can't get rid of them. And even when you flag them, YouTube is just not taking care of that. So he does a great explanation how you determine whether it is really a comment coming from the owner of the channel or if it's imposter. So listen to his description, and it goes the same for me.
What's happening there. Always remember, if you see someone with the name blockchain backer and my logo commenting in the comment section of my video, if it's me, it'll have this gray oval around my name. On mobile, it may be a black circle around my name. Either way, look for the oval around my name to know it's me. I will never be commenting in the comment section of my videos giving out any type of numbers for you to contact. Do not contact anybody who is impersonating to be me and giving you out some type of number. That is not me. Those are impersonators. Please report them. All my mods are on full alert to delete those as fast as possible. I'm deleting them as fast as I possibly can, but they keep coming back and they just don't stop.
They just don't stop. So anyway, same with me. If you see that someone with my name is in the comment section, if you don't see this grayed out or blacked out portion that is around the name, then you are definitely looking at someone who is trying to put themselves off as me. Okay, we are really jumping to the fluff now. This is called What a Tank, and it's interesting. It's kind of one of these blankets that have the opening for gamers or for cell phone use, that you can use the armholes to keep comfortably warm under a blanket that has a lot of batting. I think it has over 2 pounds of batting in it, fluffy batting, and it's proven 30% more heat storage with the type of fiber that they use, and it absorbs humidity. Yeah, I thought it was really, really cool. But what I found further looking at what this company is making, oh, by the way, the person doing the modeling for this blanket product is Moe, and Moe_5 has nearly 1 million people following her on Twitter. And if you go to her Twitter feed, you'll find out the reason why. She gives you some very interesting, sexy shots, and I know a lot of you guys are probably very interested in that. Anyway, she's adorable, and she really does give you quite a show on her Twitter feed. She's a professional model, And she does a lot of work for a lot of big companies, including SoftBank and Kentucky Fried Chicken and McDonald's and everything. So yeah, it's I'm okay to send you there, but you will be yeah, maybe surprised when you see what she does on her Twitter account. Anyway, the company that she was modeling the blanket for also makes this ultimate gaming space gaming bed. And it is a bed that you can, what? You can do your gaming, you can do eating, you can do sleeping, and you can even maybe watch some anime or movies. I just think there it is without that busy GIF that's showing all the different positions. I have to tell you, I think this is just really right up my alley. I love it. Yeah, you might be surprised, but I know it's not healthy to do everything in bed, but I'm telling you that this looks so like I want to get a setup like this. If we break it down, you can see here, let's just take a look at some of these things. You've got this slim bottle rack here, and then you have a hanger table, so you can actually hang some clothes here. Then this is what they call the gaming sofa, and the headboard is this table behind that can adjust up or down. You've got an energy wagon. I'm not sure what they mean by that. There's gaming glasses that particular company sells, as well as kind of a fluffy suit that you can zip up and hang out in. Just totally homeware, right? And then a long side table in your PC display wagon. Then a bed desk. That's the one component I really like. You can all be bought individually, by the way, and then a long monitor arm. So when you see the whole setup like this, what would you pay for that? What do you think? Well, the whole thing, as you see it, is about 3,000 US dollars. It's a lot. Oh gosh, the world of gaming, the world that we live in now. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.